and just try to go through so that the club is parallel with the orange stick on the other. They can't move into the golf ball. The reason for that is what they are doing is they are throwing their hands at the golf ball. That can make really light swings and make pretty good contact. All right, I want to show you a drill. This is a drill I do a lot with students and I encourage them to do. Now, a lot of people don't like doing this drill because it shows a lot of flaws in your golf swing. If you're somebody that wants to see, hey, do I have a swing that is repeatable, that is technically a little bit more sound, this is going to be the drill for you. If you're somebody that struggles with this drill, you're going to find that your swing has a lot of need for timing. It has a lot of need for athleticism, which is nice to have, but not something that we want to rely on. I'm going to do the drill first. Let me show it to you right now, and then I'm going to explain to you what it is and why it works and what it's doing, okay? So the drill is really simple here. I've got a 7-iron. I've got a golf ball teed up. I do like to do this teed up. We're trying to make things easy as we can as we do this. I also have my alignment mirror. This is the Y Golf alignment mirror. I want the alignment sticks on the edge, but I've talked about this mirror why I just love it in general. So getting yourself set up, but I want these orange sticks, these alignment aids, to be right on my toe line as I do this. And all we're going to do with this drill, ball teed up, I've got a 7-iron here. I'm going to take my setup, and all I'm going to do is bring the club back so that the club is parallel to this first orange stick that's on the ground, on the back part of my swing. And then all I'm going to do is make a really slow swing and just try to go through so that the club is parallel with the orange stick on the other side. Okay, that's all I need to do. So it looks like this as we go through to do it. Okay, and that's all we're looking to do. Get the ball, make some contact, and I can do it. I'll do it one more time. I'm trying to go slow enough so I stop as much as I can right here on the other side of my swing. That's all I want to be able to do. Okay, pretty good one right there. And the thing that I like to see when we do this drill is where is our contact point. I do have the Flight Scope X3C out, and I'm looking at where we are making contact with that golf club. That one was really good, right in the middle of the golf club. So that's a good thing that we want to see. Now, what is this drill doing? If you just do that and you work on doing that drill, I think you're going to find that you're a better ball striker. Now, why is it working, or why is it a good drill to do? So the thing that I see people, when I ask people to do this drill, they really struggle. They struggle with a couple of things. One, they just struggle with, how do I get the club started from here? Okay, now again, this is more of a feel. If you go a little longer, that's fine. But they have a real hard time when they're back here. How do I get the club started? They can't move into the golf ball. The reason for that is what they are doing is they are throwing their hands at the golf ball. That's the main driver of what they're trying to get the club to the ball. The thing that we need to remember in the golf swing is we are not trying to get our hands to the golf ball. When we watch really good ball strikers, they bring the club up, they come down, their hands travel inside of the golf ball. The club head is what gets out to the ball. So what people do is they're throwing their hands out thinking maybe, oh, I got to swing in to out, something like that. And that causes an issue in how they're going to make contact. The other thing that'll then happen is they cannot stop very fast over here. They almost always make pretty much a full follow through. Again, if you go a little long of where you're trying to go, that's fine. But I don't want to see a full follow through. There should be some element that we can control and govern how fast we're swinging through here. And what ends up happening again is as people shove their hands at the golf ball, now what they need to do is do something with their hands to make this club hit it. They're using their athleticism, they're using their timing of how they're twisting the golf club to make this work. So that's why we see so much flash speed. We just see a ton of speed. The golf ball, gets going really far, and we're not trying to hit it far. We don't see very good contact typically because we're not making a big enough swing, so they don't have the time to basically get everything working and getting everything kind of adjusted based on that particular swing. So we see some weird shots. We see tons of huge divots, we see blades, we see shanks all the time, all of those things that really can ruin the way we strike the golf ball. So what do we need to do to make this drill successful? Well, when we look at the golf club, if I bring the golf club through here, what I love about this drill is we're working on, in my opinion, the most important part of the golf swing, which is just through impact, right? From belt high all the way through to belt high. We're working on that section of the swing, which ironically is where, when we look at radars, that's the part of the swing that they're really capturing. But we're watching that club and we're learning how to deliver the club so the center of the club face gets to the ball. And to do that, when I get here, the thing that we're going to see is when I'm bringing the club in, I'm not throwing my hands out at the ball. What I'm actually doing, if I have the butt end of the golf club here, I'm actually taking that golf club and I'm starting to pivot the golf club. So the butt end of the club is actually working into me. It's actually working into me. Probably easier to see from this angle where I go in and that tips the club head out. And then as I go through, it's going to work its way over to our line. Again, what do I typically see? I see people coming down. They might be good, hey, we're going to shallow the club, whatever. But they get the club in a spot where the butt end of the club is either going out, and now they're going out, and now they don't know what to do. They can't work the club over. Or they go out, and then they come over the top late, or they extend under early in a way to get that golf club to the golf ball. So it's just a great way for us to understand that when we get down here, the club has to pivot. Butt end of the club works up and in towards me, which puts the club head out. And if I do that, I can make really light swings and make pretty good contact and get that golf ball to travel fairly straight as we do this. So it's a great drill. It's one that I think everybody should be able to do. If you can master this part of the golf swing, I think you'll make your journey on the rest of the swing a lot easier, because you'll have an end goal of where you're trying to get to with your swing. So if you want to do something in your backswing or in transition, it helps because you know where you're trying to go with this. So just something that I want you to try. I think it's going to make a massive impact in your ball striking if you can do this drill. So that's the drill, and give it a go. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Leave that comment down below. And again, if you're interested in more, click that subscribe button. We're gonna have plenty more helping you get better, especially as we move out. It's supposed to be spring out, but we'll get there soon. All right, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.